How many times have I moaned? But it's here. Also, I am so sorry that I am half an hour late. I know I gave that 15-minute gap and I'm 15 minutes over that gap, but I am so sorry. Well, it's been a busy day today. I've been baking all day, and if I hadn't have got everything done today, there wouldn't have been no point being on Xbox. But just letting you know, there's one more stream tomorrow night because I'm away this weekend, but we'll see. It's 50-50, I'm gonna say this time, whether I'm on Fortnite on Sunday. Depends when I get back. If I don't get back and I'm not streaming, you know, I've been too busy when I get back. But if I get back in this time, then I'll get on. Oh my god, it's got Harry Potter. Oh, what? Visit Lodge? So he'd have to pay it all back himself just for the people to have it. Welcome! Winter arrives with 14 presents to open this year. Open one present each day. Welcome viewers. Sorry I'm very late. I'm here now. We're baking today. I made a Lotus Biscoff brioche Christmas tree. If you don't know what that is, there's a video on YouTube for one of them, but don't do the Nutella one. No, Jesus, that looks too sickly. But it looks amazing. It's just like bread buns. That's a sweet version, and you turn it into a Christmas tree with a filling in the middle of each bun. But let me read this. Open one present each day. Unwrap the glacial dummy outfit after opening 7 other presents, and the cheeks outfit. Oh, I get a furry creature. Oh, sweet. After opening 13, the cabin opens on December 18th at 9 AM ET and closes January 5th at 9 AM ET. I know you can still go on Winterfest Lodge though after that, but you don't get to do anything that's full present wise, because once that closes, that window, you only get to interact with a fireplace or certain things. And this gives you XP. Told ya? But not much. They've still got the bells. Oh, it's the same as last year, except they've upgraded the speakers. Shame the owl don't give you hope. Should I open presents from the left or the right? Should I go bottom or top? Doesn't sound like much. Let's open it then. Let's open my first present. What am I gonna get? A snowman wrap. In a big rectangle box like that. Well, it is wrapping paper after all. There must be a lot of it. Oh, but you get a new... Why shake it? Shake and bake. Let's leave the lodge then. Oh, they finally brought the new update. Okay. The system updates arrived with it. This is gonna be tricky to know. I'll get used to it. I wanted to. Is Suki on actually? I don't know, I'll check the Xbox myself. No, she's not on. Have I had any messages? No. Seems like no one. There's only 16 people on that. Let's see what's new then. What is that thing, by the way? Okay, what's this? Fortnite reload. Collect shiny llamas in squads with others. With stylish squad mates. Play squads in oblates to find shiny llamas. Oh, okay. Shall I play with randomers then? If I use Phil instead of no Phil. I'll wait for it. Well, that was awkward timing. Well, hello. I don't know if you just saw my message or not. What's your answer? Well, it's not gonna happen in real life because Sally were like trying to see me in real life, and I've already got a proper relationship that I don't get to see much because it's like during certain seasons I can't see her, and then rest of the time it's once every 2 weeks, and I was like. I need somebody to still put me out a bit like that, but only for gaming and not in the real world. And yet, Sally were like, I've had a few times other than when she were away and when she got back, where she's constantly talking about, oh, sorry, my mic were muted in every single match a Fortnite, and I'm like, I need someone who will talk to me during matches as well, because I've got my 3D audio on, so I can talk and play and hear at the same time. Instead of just listening and thinking you don't want to talk and then tell me your mic's muted because that's a bit dodgy. I know, but if I'm one of those because I'm a streamer, even though I can't interact with stream, I have to talk to whoever I'm playing with just to make the viewer know what's happening. Otherwise, they get bored and I don't get as many viewers on my YouTube when I upload it. Cause you Well, it uploads on Twitch, yeah, but when you're on Twitch, if you've got a YouTube channel and you link it, because YouTube's normally free anyway, with an account, you can then, once you've linked it free, you can then go to where your video producer part is, whatever it is on it, where you see the three dots on each video, it lets you then, if you there's a certain section near the bottom, I think it's export. You just check if the title's alright, put a description if you want above the Twitch's one, and then you press you press public and then press start, and it automatically uploads it to YouTube for you without you having to be on YouTube and waiting for it to upload. Yeah, I've been doing that since last year when Twitch arrived on Xbox, and I was like, this is way better. But anyway, I thought of doing this because it says you can go on any of them, but Blitz is best, and it's saying you've got to find, it's saying on here, wait, I need to go to that area. Why did it open that thing? Collect 400 shiny llamas. It say if you play as squads, you can and you collect all them llamas, you might get a reward. You will, but I'm glad they've finally done this, because do you know how many times I've said on my streams I'm waiting for this Christmas thing to come. Why aren't they doing out? And I think Fortnite weren't gonna do out, and then they finally did. Yeah, they're saying. Yeah, they're saying though on this even though the lightweight thing, they're letting people have 2 free skins on top of it, because what they recently have been doing, and then developer had an issue and logged everyone out, so they're adding 2 free skins on top of opening presents. Did my mic just cut off for a second? Well, it seems to be cutting off on my side for some reason. Oh my god, what is it doing? Give me a sec, I've got to unplug it and plug it back in. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Ah, oh, hello? Fortnite. Ah, there we go. That took a bit. I plugged it back in and it weren't doing it. I heard you and I was like, why is it doing this? So I pressed my mute thing on my wire and it's and back on and it still didn't do it. So I'm like, right, I'll unplug the power cable and put it back into controller and turn it on, and then it worked. I know you're 50-50 on this thing, but as long as I know you, because I recently found out when I was saying certain things and I was being nice to you while she were away, and you said, "Oh, that were cute." It made me think, "Oh, you're starting to actually be a bit more better than what Sally were," because I don't get them sort of responses from Sally. She just goes quiet. I even recently, when she came on my lobby for first time after holiday, I told her all about what's been happening, then told her what I did on my holiday, and then asked her how she was. She told me that bit, but then I asked her about her holiday and she went quiet. And I was like, and then after that, she just at odd times tried to come back up mic saying that her mic was muted, and I'm like, oh, looks like we both got a view. I don't know if I've had a follower though, because I can't see out. I could look on my stream manager and have my TV split, but it makes Fortnite a bit harder to play. Even though I'm. Does that follower have Fortnite and want to join us? Because if he does, we can search that person and he can join. We need a squad anyway, otherwise we're playing with two randomers to get these shiny llamas. I would put it joinable, my thing, but I know Sally will join, and if I don't get much interaction, which I think my viewers agree in invite only might be a bit better for the moment until she perks up a little bit and wants to talk. Yeah. I've already opened one of mine. It just gave me. I opened the right hand side, one of the tall rectangle presents, and I got a wrap from me gun, and I was like, oh, lucky. I didn't know where to go. I was like, if I go small, I'll get wraps, but I went big thinking I'd get something big, and they changed it. I'm like, how much wrapping paper's in it? But they've not changed the thing with the bells. It still does last year's Christmas thing. But next year I want to see Fortnite create a winter Christmas North Pole Island. Because I know they've responded to me since I got this update today, and they finally are listening. They must check people play Fortnite and see if they're on YouTube, and you might get a quick view. But because they're a company, they can't follow you unless you've got more than 1 million subscribers. I found out with companies. Neither do I. I just follow people on Fortnite. I follow 2, but other than the creators, but the one I used to follow is not popping up. I'm like, where's SS Sunday? Because I followed him and passed on my old one, and he's not showing now on this one. I've supported Nick A30 and Ali A. Well followed, shall I say, not supported. I'm glad they brought the system update back with it, because even though I did like the new one looks. Sometimes it does that. It depends. Connor's on. Whether he wants to join us on Blitz, I don't know. I'll message him. Hello. I heard hello. Do you want to? Right, Winterfest. Oh, hang on a minute. I might switch the game actually. Unless Blitz has got Winterfest. Make it joinable. If she joins, then.
You are the Fortnite World Champion! Let's go!
That's cool. That email looks like you're playing Fortnite in Fortnite. Oh, who do I prefer out of the winter? Right, I think I prefer the snow opal outfit on the Winterfest shop section. That she looks down. Hello? Wow, that's a deep voice. I surrender. You sound like you're in the mafia. Right, who said they've got 1,000? That's why you don't believe everything they say until you check. I've got really loud surround sound headphones, and that just. I still keep staring at Snow Opal on the shop on Fortnite. She in Winterfest section. She's down, but I can never buy out on Fortnite. I don't have V-Bucks unless Fortnite give them me. I bet you wish you were a bit older, even though they say you might need to have a job. I just do free voluntary during the day, I'm half the time on Xbox from free unless I'm out. Then I'm on at 6 every night. Fortnite's just took me out from nowhere when I loaded in again. They did that to me a lot yesterday. I was getting annoyed. And when they do that to me, I have to try and defend myself. I'm gonna come in Rift and try and get to you because they took me at the other side of the map. No, I'm coming! No, sir! I wish I stayed over there now. He got in a rift! How was it? 200 meters away and I died. If Fortnite speeds up and doesn't be slow with my loading screen, I'll be able to jump where you guys are instead of other side of map. But I knew this update were coming, Bosch, because since 2 weeks ago, quite often I've been saying on my streams that why aren't they doing anything for this year's Christmas? What's happening? I know a developer did wrong thing and lost a payment, but we need something. They're dragging it a bit late and then it comes. FYI viewer, if you don't know who Bosch is, it's one of Suki's. Once I get used to somebody who I don't know hardly, even though I don't mind them being around us, that's when I usually am like, oh, I'll add you on Fortnite. But when it's Xbox, because I've got my main friends, I just follow them there, because that's the new feature other than adding them as a friend. Oh, okay. Me and Suki are together. Maybe Bosch too, I don't know where is he. What? I got 2 down and Scooby got me. Scooby were looking for that Scooby snack. Well, I'm not the Scooby snack. I'll be on to Morasuki, and then depending on what happens, I know I've got my coach 2-day holiday one night on Saturday, but whether I get back quick enough on Sunday is whether I'm going to be on, because I don't know with these coaches. They tell you when they depart, but they don't tell you when you come home until they. Now I'm doing a Christmas market and Greatest Show. And Greatest Show is in a castle. I'm eating raisins right now. Even though I've been baking today, boss, I've made, because we're doing in my place, we're doing a great Christmas bake-off. I've made a Lotus Biscoff brioche Christmas treat. It took me a day to do. Because I can't get brioche dough, so I had to make that myself, and yet I could only get wholemeal bread flour, not proper bread flour. But it'll be healthier. Now come back to the lobby. I think Suki's AFK at minute. What's your wing colour and rank if you've got 1 on Blitz? Why is my character invisible? Come on, Fortnite, I can see everyone else's. There we go. She's just being slow, she's shy. Blitz is one of my favourite games. Why I normally do a lot of solos unless certain people decide they want to join me while I'm playing by myself, and then I'm like, right, I'll do next match with them. I hate the fact that you don't get as many victory crowns though on this now. I've only got 5, and I used to have 33 before the newer updates with map rotation. Adjust voice method, what's that? Oh, that's not. They need a thing like Xbox has got, because with Xbox Party you're able to change the volume of people's mic so that it's at your volume, so it doesn't feel like it's either too loud or weird and whatnot. I'm like, why don't Fortnite have this option? The only thing with Xbox Party though is when you're on Fortnite you have to switch to game chat just to be on this party's audio, otherwise you can't do both. So if you've got friends on Xbox Party and friends not on your game in that party, it's a bit hard. Because I'm back and forth with it otherwise. At least it's got a chat bar on the Xbox Party, so if people want me, I just say I'm in game at minute if you want me message, because it's got speech to text, so I'll know if all comes through. That's that empty. Meow. Sounds like my stepmother's cat. That, even though she had a few cats and one of them recently died and she's only got one left, even though that did have a fight with a stray cat and lost one of its legs, and now it's constantly meowing like crazy because it's on its own all the time. And she calls it Elvis. Wonder how much longer she's gonna be. Oh, I didn't know I had this. It gave me a new emoji. Okay. Oh, out on that section. No. What about sprays? Out new. Not that I can see. That makes sense. I wish that one of my friends say Merry Christmas, but in his style, because he's that sort of spoken person. I put hey yo, ho ho, Merry Christmas mate, and whatnot, and he's put as a message from TT. I'm like, what does that mean? Does it mean tar thanks? I don't know. She must be coming back because it's just said she's gone live again. It tells me when she's responsive on Xbox with her stream. Well, we might as well just go back to the shop and stare at Snow Opal. Even though I'm never gonna get anything anything from these shops because I never get V-Bucks, even though I am deciding next year to start trying to get some because we've got, other than V-Buck cards in our place in shops, we've got now Fortnite gift cards where you can put from £10 to £100 on a gift card for Fortnite, and if you put £10 on it, you get just over 1,000 V-Bucks, and I'm like, that would be enough for me to get Battle Pass for first time because I've never had it. And I've been playing Fortnite ever since it came out, and only one person decided to gift it me, but I never spoke to any of my old friends again because after so long I had to sort things out and whatnot and make my life happy instead of how I had my past, which has changed and it's way better for me and I like it. But other than that person that gifted me battle passes of one author, don't know why she bothered, because she was a bit like one of those that will do something nice for you and then take mickey out of you. Because I could hear her when I used to watch her streams when she weren't on our parties on Xbox, saying certain things behind our backs, and I was like then hesitant to try and get it sorted, but then it caused more trouble. So nowadays I'm like, put me 20% in or just don't bother, depending what the situation's like. But these days right now, at the moment, just thinking, just don't bother before it starts, leave. Don't bother trying to help them out with 20% because it doesn't help. FYI, I know what your illness is right now because I've had it recently, even though it's not as bad at the moment because I've been taking them Beecham's new sort of thing that tastes like cowpole that kids used to have, but it says cold and flu on it and can last till 2028. It tastes like really strong flavoured mouthwash, but it says you can't have alcohol with it when you have it on that day. So if you want alcohol that day, you can take medicinal meds, but don't have that. I've got to be up early on Saturday. I have, because my coach leaves at 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's like half an hour to get there, and depending on public bus situation, unless I decide to pay for a taxi. You doing out special during Christmas or just staying at home? They need to add that emote together thing for lobbies as well. I know it's in the actual maps and whatnot, but they need it on lobbies for parties, because then if you ain't got it and it says in bottom, press a certain button to emote together, then you can have a lobby party.
And if you hear the sound, then go on, bend your back. Go on, bend your knees, baby, shake it to the max. Will the DJ please turn up the bass to the max? Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max.
6'7", I just been right on the highway.
Coming in with that 6'7".
6'7", I just been right on the highway.
Brainrot stolen that 6'7" now. I've seen since last week. 6'7" Brainrot new character, and I'm like, what? Why is 6'7" close to each other and got a face on it now? Why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 6, 8, 7. Tell that memes to that, and it'll be like, I don't know why I went viral with 6, 7. All it was a sports score, and he just tainted his voice slightly, and he went, and someone caught him saying it out loud, and he went viral. I don't know why, but does that mean if there's someone here with a camera, you could just say, oh, in a certain voice, and you could be viral? Because if that's what it takes, just saying 6, 7 to go popular, everyone should have done it years ago. I know what you were doing, I think. Having your tea.
6'7", I just been
What?
right on the highway. 6'7", I just been right on the highway.
I'm trying to suss what. Do you understand Bosch? Because I only understand half of what he says, and I was trying to suss that out. I thought it was something where I understood that way better. Are you Scottish? Irish? Welsh? I thought you were around somewhere in my country, because I'm Yorkshire born and bred, even though I've got half of my accent, because there's an app you do with New Gemini on Google Play Store, and it can detect all the accents when you speak something through its voice recording thing that you record yourself on, and then it picks up all accents you've got, and it says I've got 50% Irish, even though I'm from Yorkshire area. Top of the morning to you, laddie, because the sort of tainted accent I've got make when I went to some place that you spin for your mythical creature, it actually came up with the correct thing. It were correct. It said I were a leprechaun. I'm just looking for me wee pot of festive gold. Have you seen it, laddie? Oh, I just realised why I lost it. We recently had some bad weather. I saw a bit of a rainbow and didn't catch it in time, and all of a sudden my pot of gold disappeared. Just wait until I see the rainbow gods. I will get my pot of gold back. This one. Before I had the schoolgirl one, this was my last one, and yet a lot of people in the role-playing islands were kept asking to use my character. And when I went into my cut one, which I'm never playing again, it was full of kids asking to use my hair. And then I got, before I left, I got one screechy Alvin type kid coming at me, and then somebody going crazy who didn't care, screaming like they're from a rock song, that sort that makes your ears bleed. And then I quit. I was like, no more mic up for me. That was horrible. I don't mind it if it's not kids when they want to use my character, but if kids ask, I'm like, it's their enjoyment, but it's just awkward on my stream because it shouldn't happen, so I'm never doing it again. Oh, it stopped me from readying up. I don't know why. I just went to my locker and came back and I didn't realise it stopped me. Better not get a noob being with us, because even if we don't do well, but I normally do well, because Suki's seen how well when me and her just play together we do. Fortnite, hold on a minute. I know you're gonna load me in sooner than I thought, but my nose wants me. I knew you would, you daft little thing. Why did I say oh? I just heard attention airliners beeping noise. Someone. I'd love to be one of those that just walks down the aisle serving people on an aeroplane. But I wouldn't drive one. At least I get a free holiday. I tried. I couldn't shoot her very well. I had a weird gun. No! Oh, why are they landing here? What? Sorry viewer, I normally have a good run on these streams, but today it seems like coming up to Christmas with new updates getting a bit awkward. I better get a good run before Christmas Day though. What time are we on? Let me have a look. 7:45 and I've got to be off at half 8. if you didn't know, Bosch, I'm in a supported living sort of care place, so I can be on this whenever I want, but they have an end of day time limit of 8:30 because I have to then told me so now have supper, night staff come in, and then we go to our rooms. Who? Yeah. Sometimes it's either what sort of day you've had, whether you're gonna be good at the game or it's who you're playing with, but it shouldn't be the who you're playing with, because me and Suki are normally great. Why don't you ask Miku? I can't do Battle Royale. I hate build mode. I'm a all-in sort of fast-paced normal person. Chef Sangoku. That's a weird chef name. Uchiwa, oh god. That's the first I'm seeing someone use that, because there's a game on my emulator that's got that similar name, and yeah, it's a game that they said this device with over 18,000 games is safe enough for kids to use, yet they've put a game on there that shouldn't be for kids even, because it's a pinball slot machine game that's got raunchy scenes in it if you do well and get a special on the slot machine. And I'm like, why? It's animated as well, and I'm like, this shouldn't be allowed. I will only just putting random things in because it has a search, seeing what's on it, and that popped up on section. Oh, we're not playing this one. I'll switch my thing back to joinable on my profile, because I'm like, if she does join, I'm gonna see if she'll respond to me with asking Sally where my gaming group, and what if she's able to make me happy and change certain things, and if she doesn't say or is a bit awkward, then I'll be like, I can play with you, but even though I'm gonna try and stay happy and just for my streams at end of the day, I'll be like, I prefer the interaction than none. See, I do this one because I found out in 2.5 hours when I'm usually on, you can get up to 20 matches in Blitz, compared to other ones that take up to half an hour, where this can take up to 10 minutes per match. But yeah, I keep seeing people still getting in that ballistics game on Fortnite, and every time since that's been on Fortnite, I've been trying once a week to try and get in that, and it keeps saying matchmaking error, and I'm like, oh, are you ever gonna let me play? Because I'm hearing certain people from my friends that have been in it and I haven't tried it. My favourite island, it better be that Starfall one, and I hope it don't switch it when we get on. Maybe next month we'll get a third island that'll rotate with Blitz. I don't know what Fortnite's gonna do, but they said there's more coming because they're wanting to keep people updated so that they don't get bored, and they're still wanting to use the old map if some still like the old map, because certain maps on this Blitz will be one that you're really good in compared to the others. Yeah, that's third time now. Suki is live streaming. I know, for Xbox. I don't get it as much with anyone else, even though I don't mind it, but I already know that you stream. Someone's just... Oh, you little... And it had to be the new girl, didn't it? Thank you. What? Are these people playing hardball today? It's a shame, because if I'd have had that frame of mind today, I'd have carried your Suki low. Storm's coming. Bring my light up Santa thing that's dangling on my tree needs new bulbs soon. That bulbs, not bulb, a new battery back its thing to light its bulb back up better. But the weird thing about that thing I bought Suki is it tells you to sit it on a branch and have its two hands holding it, so the way it sits makes you feel awkward, but it's got to be like that, otherwise it doesn't stay properly. Because I'm in new bedroom this year, and where it's designed this year, I've decided which is out here to have my tree and certain bits out on landing around this area. I know it's not my area, but people class it like that because I mostly am more up here doing either crafts, watching stuff with my smart TV or playing Xbox. See, I could watch you during certain times at day on holiday sort of things, but I'm like, I don't know when you're gonna be on, and I don't know if I've actually put you on my Twitch as following, so because I've got Twitch on my smart TV that lets you watch people through, but you can't message through without either the app or web browser. At least you got that normal one. I always get, we hit a roadblock. I'm like, Fortnite, are you messing with me? Is that a joke? You're not on the road. Yeah. And they say that you can go AFK on it. I've tried that in past. If you're longer than half an hour, it kicks you from being idle. And I'm like, I'm only gonna be an hour. I'm having my tea and doing a few chores and coming back, and they won't let you. Because I'm like thinking, oh, have I made progress on my game? Because I'm tight. Get some Beecham's down your neck. It's helped me because I always get a really bad cough during Christmas with Michael, but I started with a stingy throat since last week, and yeah, that's actually helped. I've got no stingy throat, but I've got a blocked nose. Where did people... Okay, one of ours is over there. However you pronounce his name. I'll just call him Snake because of his middle bit. Missed every single shot, dang it. How? I took more shots on you than you did me, that doesn't make sense. Okay, Kim Kardashian's hitting me with a handbag. It better not be expensive, otherwise she'll have to buy a new one. People want to become like her, and then she works you with a handbag. Who said she could be OP? Like, nah. I'm not having Kim kill me all the time. I know, but it seems like the newest, most popular characters seem to kill people more times than anything else, and I'm like, I had it with Simpsons characters. Marge kept killing me a lot, and then I had it with one of K-pop Demon Hunters with purple hair. Then I had Miku kill me a lot. And then when it were that certain season during, I don't know if it were in summer or beginning of year, but one of my old friends that haven't played on it much now, we call Wookie, that character kept killing me. Like once a month I get a different character killing me. Oh, they're empty. My Lotus Biscoff biscuits have been eaten and finished. Next! Oh, my drink's down here. Oh, I know I'm cosy, but my back didn't have to start sweating. Jesus. Suki's coming in with her posh jets. I don't know where you're going, but can I board you? Why? I don't want you to die. What did I just say? I don't want you to die, and you die. And now the storm's coming in. Wow. You are not allowed to shoot me, Geronimo! I know. I'm trying to get somewhere where I can revive you without no one shooting me. I think I know where. Wait, no, I don't know where. How is he over here? Get down. Get down. I know, but I've got no bullets. No! I could have had you, you nugget. I was going to call him a chicken nugget then, but I couldn't say it quick enough. And then, have you seen the new feature? If you go a bit too crazy, it picks it up on mic with Fortnite for that round if you die, and then it comes up, do you want to report an issue? I'm like, I didn't even ask for that. Like Fortnite is listening to everything that happens, even though it says it shouldn't, because I've had it off for a lot of it with text and voice thing, because I'll do it myself if needs be. Go on, Fortnite. Load me in, I don't want to keep staring at Homer's tighty whities. Not unless the pink and they make people wink. I always get the same gun. Why aren't they switching it at the moment? I've got the same gun twice in different rarities. Oh my god. I think Mythic's better than Rare. Who are you shooting, Suki? I'm trying. Oh, there. Never mind, you've killed the person rolling away, so. I've only got 2 guns with 83 bullets in each, but the different rarities. Oh, that person finally rolled itself to death. Uh-oh, there's quite a big lot of people here. Ah! Ha ha! I went, yeah, I went slow motion on my shotgun firing at that moment. Shawty like a melody. Can't wait to see who gets the winning for baking tomorrow, because we've done it all today, but then other houses are bringing theirs, and then boss's wife, who's a cake professional, she's coming in to judge it all, and then someone gets a prize. They do. It's a lot of different baking type, sweet or savoury stuff that's coming, and she's hungry. Oh my god, I'm only just joining. You lot die when I just joined, what? How? I'm gonna report Fortnite on Xbox on 1 at 3 o'clock, and just tell them how slow it's been at loading me in when others are dying. Like that. That's doing. You! Go eat a cheesy old rotten stinking shoe. I had to think of something PG, even though that was PG, but I'm not saying no, even though I could. I want to keep my stream safe and not get told off. Maybe we'll have a miracle by Christmas. I don't know whether to save the rest of my Winter Lodge things and open some more on Christmas Day instead of just opening one once a day. Because I remember when I missed it one year, I had loads to open on Christmas Day, and I thought, stuff it, I'll only open half and then do anything left on final day before it's too late. What's one of them? Oh yeah, it gave me it and I've just... Where is it everyone? Melon Boy. Careful playing with them things, they might go off. Because I don't think you can grow melons in winter. I've got no bullets. Ha ha! Oh, you! I'm glad I got a red. There's some people coming in. There's a team firing in distance next to that tower behind, but I'd be careful. She's flaming around the rosy. Wait, I didn't see how The Big Tasty. What Big Tasty? You're alright. It's DJ. Yeah, I used to have an account called Sub2DJ Kiwi FM. And then it got hacked after 13 years. Yeah. You normally click. Oh, he left. I was about to teach. I could teach something, and viewer, I could let you know. Sally, not Sally. I do that bosh sometimes with a certain person that concerns me. I accidentally call it Suki Sally when I don't mean to, because they both got an S. But as I was gonna say, viewer, even though it's getting near end of stream, all of us are doing well. Even though Suki's trying her best on top of it. I would say you are as well, Bosch, but I've only just met you. I've known Suki quite a bit. I've known Suki since I think summer holidays. Through Valorian. I've known Valorian a year. Ding ding. Yeah, I can do this last one. I've just looked at time. I've got seven or so minutes, so I can squeeze. Oh, I said I could squeeze. I didn't know we were going back to the lobby. Alright, I just saw that. You damn golden girl. I didn't know it was. Your who's what? I wish the Fortnite shop had stopped switching you whenever you go back in. It should keep you where you were last off in that area on the shop. No, it puts you back up top. I'm like, I want to see Oppo quick. I did have a summer one that got me really interested, but I could never get it. That Chica. When Sabrina Carpenter came though, and she had a very glittery dress for one of them other than a normal outfit, and then she decided to have an upgrade and have a cheerleading thing. I was like, okay. But the dress weren't bad, I didn't rate her other outfit, and that cheerleading one did actually get me. I got a llama. What you? Wait a minute, you're not allowed to shoot me. You could have just ran off and left me for storm because I'd have rebooted myself. I've done that in solos before. Someone kills me, I've got a res pack, they leave me for storm, I res, and all of a sudden they don't see me on edge of storm and I go BAM and they're gone. How did that work? 2 for price to 1 in 1 second. Which of the following features do you dislike in Fortnite Blitz Royale? It's asking me. I don't know. It's saying controls, looting, how Epic listens to feedback, size up maps, starter weapons, starting with mythics, leveling up, zero build, matchmaking. As it size up map, I want Blitz bigger. And I want the storm not to be that quick, but unless it's like the battle island, but it needs a twist on it where it can still be the same speed, but at a certain section it stops and then something else happens with map for a minute and then the storm comes back and has you. Yeah. But anyway, I've got to go, Suki. Love. It's been nice meeting you, Bosch. If I ever see you again, then you might get a friend request next time. Unless I just do it now, because at the end of the day, it's not Xbox, it's actual game. I'll do it now, and then it makes it easier. Because I don't know who comes and goes. I know Suki comes and goes. But anyway, this might be awkward for you, Bosch, but I do it to everyone because it's what we do in the Pride community. But I'm gonna love you and leave you with yeah, I always blow a kiss at end. Just think of it as that French kiss where you don't actually physically kiss them, you do it in mid-air.